Destruction Bay, Yukon Territory in Canada. We made it out of Alaska, just narrowly. Guys, look, behind me, it's Destruction Bay. Now, believe it or not, I know next to nothing about this location other than that it's insanely beautiful. Don't believe it? Have a look for yourself. Well, there's a bit of wildlife hanging out around here. It looks like there's a medium to large sized group of doll sheep hanging up on the mountain behind us. Prior to this week, they were actually in the backcountry, so pretty hard to see. And they just arrived about a week ago over to this area, so pretty awesome that we're able to see them. So we pulled up on the roadside and I saw what looked like some birds. Obviously, we pulled over, we got out, and they began to honk and squawk like mallards. And now normally, I wouldn't care a ton about mallards because, you know, they're pretty common and, well, they're mallards. However, the lighting is insane. This habitat is beyond remarkable. And we're in the Yukon Territory, folks. And for those of you who don't know, that's Canada. Now folks, the sun's getting low on the horizon, and you know what that means. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. Now, just off the side of the highway, we spotted a black bear. And there he is. Or she. I don't want to assume gender here. Now, during this time of year, bears are approaching torpor, which is a form of hibernation, so to speak, in which they lower their heart rate and they hunker down for winter. Oftentimes, females, this is when they give birth in the middle of winter, and their pups are there. So, it's a real critical time for these individuals to put on weight as winter is approaching and the temperatures are going to drop drastically. Now folks, this is what a lot of photographers dream about. This is what we call the golden hour of light, in which, well, it's that golden hour. Can't you see? I love it. I want it. We got it. Just saw a bear, and now there's a bison. These magnificent megafauna went nearly extinct after colonization of North America. So there's not a lot of grass available, and so that's why a lot of these bison are along the side of the highway where grasses have enough light to grow. And so pretty awesome opportunity to be able to observe it in its habitat. As well as you can see, it doesn't really care that we're here. Well, folks, unfortunately my Canadian road trip is rapidly coming to an end, and my 9 days passing through the Yukon and British Columbia has been nothing short of mind-blowing. I mean, it's felt like a month on the road. We've seen so many things, traveled through so many different types of habitat, saw so many different animals. We traveled almost 2,500 miles from Seward, Alaska to basically the US-Canadian border over by Seattle area. You know, that's what I'm all about, folks, is going and doing with your hands, and feeling it and smelling it, and having that full sensory experience. And that, for me, is how I form my relationships and connections with people and landscapes and really form that bond. And so, hopefully you've enjoyed your time tuning in on our adventure, and stay tuned for more Birds by BIJS. Coming back to you soon. Now folks, my Canadian road trip is sadly coming to a brief end. It felt like a month. It was so incredibly fast. Okay. So incredibly fast and just breathtaking. I'd never seen them. Oh. We want you to enjoy the journey and be safe. And we logged about 2,500 miles. Wait for it.